uh, shut off these lights if that's possible. Okay, forget I am here, just look at the images, okay? So I'm going to talk about the power of crowdsourcing and the past, present and the future of our societies. Okay, let's get back to the basics, the beginnings when the caveman was there, you know. He invented fire, he's doing artsy-fartsy paintings on the caves. He just invented the wheel, but still the tribes are so small, the crowds are thin and scattered all over the world. He has still not arrived in life, but soon he invents language. You know, he starts talking, he starts sharing his knowledge, he forms cities, empires, religions, industrial revolution happens, TV, and now finally we have the internet. And this happened because crowds came together and shared that wisdom into the collective knowledge pool. Now we have the modern human being sitting here. I can share my whole life with a person who is millions of miles away. I can share my photos, videos, I can interact with him. Fuck, I can even, make a virtual farm with someone who's sitting in the US. And the very, very important slide, I want to pause here and make sure you sync this message. The world is now a global village. Our social circles, our tribes are increasing day by day, and now truly it's a set of global villages which are interconnected with each other, which are interconnected by a set of shared passion, shared stories, shared emotions. You know, a photographer can connect with a photographer, a scientist with a scientist. For the first time ever, it's humanity meets humanity in a true sense. And after this, I'm going to share some interesting stories on crowdsourcing, how the crowd came together and solved problems that humanity had never been able to do before this. Okay, wait for it. So anyways, 1906, a local contest where 200 people in the crowd have to judge a cow's weight. Okay, no one in the crowd could do it, but when you took the average of 200 answers, the answer was correct to 0.002% accuracy. Biggest and the most profitable example of crowdsourcing, Gold Corp, they did an online contest where you have to search in 300 acres and look at the geographical data and find out where the gold is. Everyone came in, scientists, students, and they found out $9 billion worth of gold. $9 billion. Wikipedia, it has 8 million articles in I don't know how many languages. They have 31 employees in their offices. Okay, just 31 employees. They did not make these 8 million articles. It was done by the crowd. It was done for the crowd. The crowd edited it. The crowd deleted it. Awesome example. Fold it. You get into a site and you will be playing this very interesting puzzle game. Okay, you have to find your way, but what you will never realize is that you are folding and unfolding protein molecules, which are then used by scientists for R&D for AIDS cure. This again a very important example. 2009, an earthquake happens 260 miles away from the San Francisco office. Before the earthquake waves could reach the office, we had in the internal dashboard on the Twitter office, the word earthquake was already trending. The tweets were faster than the earthquake waves. Yahoo answers, 750 million questions have been answered. There was no brand there, there were no employees, however stupid the questions might be. There were no brand, there were no employees, no moderators. Everything was done by the crowd. 2010, a new research by HP Labs, they did a sentiment analysis of lots of conversations, and they saw that by an accuracy of rate of 91%, all the users together talking had already predicted what the winners are going to be. Let's talk about the future. Is it going to be an apocalypse, or is it going to be that utopian culture which we all idealize? After internet, what can we have? For this, I want all of you guys to look at some of the more popular science fiction folklores. We have the foundation novels by Isaac Asimov, the pinnacle of science fiction. You know, he talks about this concept called psychohistory. You cannot predict what one single human being will do, but you can predict what thousands of people in one society would do. You can predict the future by listening to the crowd. Everyone's favorite, Star Wars. When they say use the Force, Luke. What the Force is, it's a power which is present everywhere, inside everyone. It's omnipresent. And the Jedi, the cool Jedi people, they can harness this power and do some really kick-ass stuff. After the people of the planet can, they are connected to each other and they can download and upload data using the same servers, which is the planet. The whole planet as one single conceptual being. That is the coolest example of crowdsourcing. In a parting note, I will like to tell you that you're always a part of the crowd. Whatever you might accept it or not, you're always there. So the next time you're on the street, you are switching on your TV, you are on in the local train, understand how you and the crowd are connected to each other. Again, the last thing is, it's not difficult to stand apart. Brands, individuals, everyone has to stand apart. It's not rocket science. Make sure you do it. It's very important to have your individual, individual status in this collective crowd. So yeah, that was our crowd presentation. Thank you.